Check. Music cued? Check. Presenters ready? Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and everyone in between, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. It is I, TK, minus some furry top lip, and we are back for another hour and a half or so, give or take thereabouts-ish. Shenanigans, fun, frolics, jackbox, stuff, noise, and other talking. But this is TigerTails Radio, season 15, episode 19, I think. We're rattling on through them. But I am not alone in the shenanigan, for, as always, we have a cast of colourful and collectible characters. You can, Collector Hedgington.
Hello, everybody. Good evening.
Available to purchase in limited retailers, we have a Charleston.
Hello. Not worth much.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. You're worth everything to us. And the pre-LC, the pre-order DLC bonus, it's Xavier.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. He returns.
TK in the words is not working the night.
They are not working the night today, no.
Just like anything by Ubisoft.
That's not fair. It all works eventually. Just takes some time. You know, normally about a year and a half after they release it. When they should have done that at the start. But there you go. That's beside the point. If anybody's still working for Ubisoft at the moment. Right, where are we? Yes, so we are season 15, episode 19, and we are all here. Is this the first week Xavier's been back for a couple of weeks, or am I skipping last week mentally?
No, I was here last week.
You were here,
I wasn't here.
Oh, it was Hedgie who was missing last week. So yeah, I knew someone was absent. I just can't...
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah, I'm getting too old for this.
I can reveal why in the review of the week.
Oh, well, in that case, let's go to it now.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
Tell all, what is the story? How's your week been?
Oh, okay. So, last week I discovered that because obviously we are now in the internet era,
Yep.
The Actors Union, basically equity,
Yeah.
which is basically if you want to do any sort of real sort of top quality acting and get all the ability to get all the good stuff out of it, you have to join the union. Now, before the internet and all this kind of stuff and everything, and before voice work was really apparent, it was basically you had to find your way on stage somewhere and get a director who would go, fine, I'll pay you like a bit of money, you can be on the stage for this line, you can apply for your equity card. Or you got a really good director who was like, you know what? I'll take the hit on applying an ununion actor, pay the fine, and basically then get the right to basically use them in my movies. Which is basically the way that sort of all the child actors from Harry Potter got their equity cards. However, in the era of the internet, if you have earned at least 750 quid from any sort of performance work that you've done, you can apply for a card. So last week, I was hurriedly putting together an audition for a whiskey commercial that pays $2,000, non-union. So that's basically what I was doing. Just going, holy shit.
Did you get the gig?
Well, I'm still waiting for it. I basically got it in just under the deadline, which was I was like, ah!
I see.
So basically, they went, we want an audition. And I went, well, thank God I've got that whiskey commercial that I did, which is perfect because they wanted a Scottish accent.
Yep.
And they wanted a cover letter. So I had to write a cover letter and also submit this in time. So that's basically what I went, let's see, possibility of getting a $2,000 payout or the show. One of them is going to have to take a hit. So, yeah.
And the $2,000 lost it.
That's what it was. So I'm still waiting to hear back on that. If I get it, absolutely brilliant. If not, I'm basically going to all the people I know and going, do you know anyone that needs any voice acting done? Even went to the bloke that owns the building that we work in and go, do you have any other properties that might need possibly a voice actor to sort of advertise for them? It was like, so...
Is that 750 quid in a single gig or cumulatively over your career?
It's basically, if you've ever earned 750 quid in total, then you can basically show that off and do it. So I'm adding up all the money I've earned from audiobooks, from all these other stuff, and ticking it off with these invoices. And so far, I think I've got about 250 quid.
Oh.
I need like 500 from somewhere.
You need to find a good gig suddenly.
Yeah. So basically, all this time I've already paid for a subscription to an online agency called Star now, and I've basically been applying for stuff in that, and I'm basically getting anything I can get to basically just add to my portfolio and keep going. Look, here I've got stuff. So it's basically just finding things I can do. And I got approved for a student film, so I'm waiting for them to make that and send me the link so I can add that to my portfolio. So it's just basically like, give me stuff. So yeah, my last week has been going, oh my God, I found a loophole into getting actually to be a certified actor. Now I just need to be able to find the loop that goes in the hole.
He'll find it. We know what he's like.
So yeah, it's like, oh my God, I can have an entry card and show it to people and go, look, I'm something now. All you people who didn't believe in me at school.
You should offer cameos for a tenner. You know, just get like 50 of them.
I am just a random guy.
Just a random guy looking for his equity card.
What I need to do, I need to get one of those terrible gigs like that freaking that awful Willy Wonka thing, and then just use that to propel me to stardom. That's
Willy
basically
Wonka,
what I need. It was Willie McDuff. Yeah.
The copyright, the copyright-free version.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's like it's the own brand version.
The Tesco value.
We've got. Can we get Willy Wonka? We've got Willy Wonka at home.
Yeah, the Willy Wonka at home. With the unknown.
Oh God! The thing that was designed to scare kids. It was like, oh, good God!
Do you know the unknown actress has actually now been hired by the not Madame Jules Waxworth, the other one, the London Dungeon.
Ah, yes, I remember reading that. But yeah, so yeah, that's basically what I've been doing. Is like, do you need anyone to do this? Please contact me. Yes. So that's basically what I've been doing for the past week. It's like the most work I've done in my life. Correction, the most actual meaningful work I've done in my life.
See. So, who wants to go next? Yeah, don't all rush at once, eh?
I suppose I could go next.
Well done, well spoken.
Okay, so last week was the second week of my 2 weeks off work, and part of it was going down to my partner's, because even though my partner visits my place pretty often, rarely do I ever get to go to his, because I got work to deal with and responsibilities and all that.
As you do.
So that was nice, and it meant that I got to disconnect from the internet for 2 whole days, because he has no Wi-Fi at his place at all. I don't know how he survives. Well, actually, I do know how he survives. He has books instead. He reads for his entertainment.
That's a good idea. Further your mind.
Yes. Well, you say that most of his books are all sci-fi and fantasy, and they're all the same sci-fi and fantasy. A lot of Star Wars. So that was a nice thing to do. Came back to my place. Got a few things done. Then I had my mum visiting over the weekend, and I gotta admit that was really winding me up in many ways, because
parents.
I'm not going to go into the exact details as to that why, because it's sort of a private thing. But my God, can his mum wind me up sometimes? I love her to bits, but good grief.
That's parents for you. That's what parents do.
That's what they do best.
But trying to make the most of it, ended up having chips for about 3 nights in a row.
Nice.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Today was my first day at work. And I was expecting someone to say something about this, because this didn't exist when I left 2 weeks ago.
What, your right cheek?
But no one said anything. Sorry?
I said your right cheek didn't exist 2 weeks ago.
Well, what's on the cheek? And on this cheek as well.
Okay, what is it? Because
finger.
I can't tell.
Well, I'll bring myself a bit closer. This is about 3 weeks into attempting to grow a full beard as opposed to a goatee.
Oh, I see. Right,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
I was presuming it was some sort of welt, like somebody had hit you or something. So
No, they're not that fed up on me. But
Justin is being cheeky.
Quite literally. So yeah, just it's not as grown in as much as I hoped it would. I hoped to be more full and dark by now. But oh well. I'll give it another couple of weeks, and then I'll be able to decide: do I want to keep this, or do I want to go back to the goatee? Because right now, I look at myself and I think to myself, I feel like I should be holding an axe and trying to murder someone with it at this level.
There's actually been research done on the way that men's beards grow, and the people that can grow the incredibly sort of thick, bushy beards are in the minority. Most people sport the kind of beards that we have, which is this kind of sort of wishy-washy kind of like beard light kind of thing.
Peppering grey mess.
Yeah, pretty much. That's basically if you want to be able to grow that thing, you've either got to have so much testosterone you're basically punching trees down with your bare fist, or you've just got a gene in your family that goes back from when the Vikings decided that leaving Norway was the best plan of action.
So saith the hedgy, citation needed.
Excuse me, I get everything from my own mind that I've remembered from talking to people. So it's highly vettable.
Right.
Moving on.
Okay.
Is there anything else to add for my week? Not really. Like I say, I went to see a partner. I had a massive lot of at his place because he's very funny with the laundrette, and she should be a stand-up comedian because she's hilarious. I can see why he spends all his time down there when he's not with me. I'm not going to recount any of the stories she tells because that's her story to tell. Then came back, the mum stuff, which was annoying, but whatever. Had to work. That's basically it. That was my whole week. Moving on.
I will just mention, Cosmic says, can't TK donate some of his beard to Charleston? Not anymore. Maybe last week, but not anymore. Unless I get it out the bin. Just all the swept up shavings. So I might as well do my week, because my week hasn't been all that exciting. Yeah, I've been having mostly quite a peaceful last few months, really. But no, last week was mostly spent either visiting fathers, or visiting fathers. There's some work. That happened. There's some visiting father. That happened. Too much visiting father, I think. Got a little bit of writing done. Got a lot of reading done. That was quite nice. Doing lots of reading and taking notes of things. I bought way more pens, as you know, last week. And last Monday I said about all the pens I'd bought. Didn't stop me buying another one during this week, though, did it, kids? No, it didn't. I have a problem. It's called stationery. It's too nice. I like it too much. So I need all of the stationery. And I've discovered there's actually quite a thriving fountain pen community on Blue Sky, of all places. So
words that I never thought I'd hear together, fountain pen community.
I know, right? I mean, I kind of knew there was a little movement of people who just preferred fountain pens to other pens, but I had no idea it was as large a movement as it actually is. And so, yeah, I've made a few new friends on Blue Sky from people outside of the furry fandom. There's like people who just enjoy writing with fountain pens. And it's like, not for calligraphy or anything like that, just because it's something nice. It's like, oh, so this exists.
I'll bet they're all bloody right-handers as well.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, good luck finding your left-handed fountain pen, Hedge.
Believe me, if you're left-handed and someone gives you a fountain pen, it's like, I'm sorry, did you just choose death?
Question is, Hedge, if I ever found you a left-handed fountain pen, would you use it?
No, because writing with a fountain pen with your left-handed still means that you push it across the paper and have to either hold your hand in the air to avoid smudging it, or hold your hand down under the paper so you're just pulling it across like this. I mean, there's the other way where you curl your hand round, but I was never...
Hedge is doing motions. Hang on, do all those motions again.
Okay, so if you're writing with the left hand in the fountain pen, you either have to hold your hand up in the air so you don't touch the paper, either hold your hand down underneath the writing and pull it across, or do that curly thing where you go around it. But that was never an option that I explored because I didn't know about it. So I just did the one where you hold the pen underneath the writing and sort of, instead of pulling it across, you just sort of like print it out and just pull the pen along beneath the line, if you will. That was the only way I could do it. And it's painful writing like that because you're holding your hand like this underneath. You're not sort of holding it nicely and pulling it along. You're sort of doing this. So writing left-handed makes your hand ache a lot. And if you're doing it when sort of, a teacher says, okay, just take all this notes down. And it's, can I use it in pencil? No, you've got to use a fountain pen, which, of course, takes ages to dry. So, again, someone gave me a fountain pen, they'd be like, no. Writing with the left hand is painful. This is why we invented typewriters and word processors, so that people of equal handing could write on these things. Thank you very much. This has been my TED Talk.
I was going to say, welcome. Thank you for attending Hedgie's TED Talk.
Basically,
because I was going to ask exactly what was going to be the problem with writing left-handed with a fountain pen, but now you bring it up, that makes perfect sense.
yes, it is, yeah.
Sorry.
Basically, yeah.
Oop. Don't want to click that. Southpaw has been putting things in channel for you.
You've been given some homework.
There you go, Hedge.
Homework for you.
Yes, of course. Being at school where you're actually, sitting in a line of people and going, yeah, I'll just turn my thing on a slant and take up 3/4 of the table. You're kind of like, could you not do that? You're pushing everybody else out. And it's like, you can't write like that. If you've got your own writing desk, perfectly fine. But believe me, I did 5 years of writing with a left hand using a fountain pen alongside desks of people and being forced to be on the right-hand side. So I was constantly,
Bumping into them.
not even on the left-hand side. I was never on the left-hand side. I was always on the right-hand side or in the middle. So, no, I never got to stretch out and do writing properly. So, no, I've done my writing. I've done my time. As a left-hander, fountain pens, sorry, but frankly, you're racist.
How do you figure racist out? Left hand isn't a race.
No, don't. It's hedgy.
Fine, you're handist. You're handist.
That's
not a thing.
That's
Not
more
a
reasonable.
thing. Still not a thing.
It can be a thing. We'll allow it.
Hey, I've got a pair of left-handed scissors, and I give them to my mother every time she comes round. She hates them.
Moving on.
Hang on. Just going to stay with Hedgie in the screen for a moment because I'm just getting a link to things. Oh,
Ooh.
God damn it. Why is this so bloody difficult sometimes?
Because
links.
Yeah, just grabbing links and things, and all the browsers go, no, we don't want to see. We don't want to show you things. No, you can't see things. No, behave. Oh, you wanted to click here. Oh, I don't think you wanted to click there. There you go. I'm going to put it.
Like copy paste is a thing. It's not like there are extensions that
There we go.
literally go share link.
So I've put a link in channel to my writing desk. There you go. Because Southwell said, is there such a thing as too many pens? And it's like, no, there's not. Have a look at my writing desk and see all my pens.
It's not so much the too many pens
And all the inks.
on the right hand side, with the one in its nice special case on the right hand side,
Yeah.
which isn't being used. It's more the fact that you have those and an entire array of inks, which you have filled in most of those, which will all sit there and occasionally may get used.
Well, they get used, because obviously the ink in the pen runs out or dries up, and so you've got to then refill it. So, okay, it takes a while, because there's a lot of ink in those things. And as Xavier says, it's not a raven.
Also, I just pointing out that Southpaw's picture says left-right guide. See, even when it doesn't want to, the word right manages to slam itself in there.
Wrong version of the word right, Hedge.
Yes, but when
Moving
you
on.
say it, it still doesn't matter. It's still hiding in there. It's still hiding in there.
There's right, there's right.
And there is right.
And there's the Isle of Wight.
It's pronunciation, Hedge. You
Indeed.
should know this. You're a voice actor.
Yes, there's pronunciation, and then there's phoneticism.
And so what is the difference between right, and right? What are the three rights,
Well,
Hedge?
One right is this, which is the right hand. The other right is
direction.
right, which is writing,
Yep.
which I have to do with the left hand because I'm not right-handed. And the other right is
Right.
the person, like the Wright brothers.
Or you can have
R-I-T-E, right.
Yes.
Oh, right, as in sort of a sacred right. Okay,
Yes.
yes. Fine. Okay,
Moving
there's
swiftly
four.
on.
There's four. One is the proper noun, three's the regular ones. There. Happy?
So
Good.
that's been my week.
Okay, get me off.
Okay.
I'm gonna consume the rest of this alcohol I've got here.
I did some phantom memorizing. I also took part in a competition over the weekend. Not a competition, that's wrong. It's one of the other Discord servers I'm part of. Had a little kind of voice chat thing for the first time, and we decided to do a little quiz thing of like, it was we're going to play you a short bit of video game music, and you've got to guess the game or the name of the song or what have you.
Ooh.
And I won the first round.
Hey!
I missed the start of the second round because I had to go and do boyfriend-related duties, but then when I'd finished boyfriend-related duties, I was expecting to go to bed, and I saw they were still online, so I just popped in and was like, hi, and they not long, but started a second round. I was like, oh, another game's on. Okay, I'll join that then. And came second, despite
Ooh.
starting late. So,
Wow.
But the second one was meme-related video game music, and that was a lot harder. 'Cause
Ah.
I know a lot of video game music. I do not know a lot of memes. So
Was there any of it Nintendo stuff? Because I
Yeah.
know that you are not a person that's Nintendo.
oh, you can
so-
identify Nintendo music easily.
Oh yeah, you can, but
No.
where it comes from is different.
Oh no, that's still dead easy. Is it kind of because Nintendo has a feel, I found, to their music, so you can always kind of generally tell the Nintendo vibe to a tune. So it's a case of, is it the Nintendo vibe and played with kind of big orchestral bombasticity? It's a Zelda game.
Yeah.
Is it the Mario sound, but played with kind of slapstick comedy plinky plonkies? It's a Mario game.
Yeah.
Is it the same kind of feel, but instead of the comedy plinky plonkies, it's played with more orchestral plinky plonkies? It's a Kirby game.
Okay.
Is it kind of wanting to be kind of semi-serious, but not quite, and still managing to be quite light and jovial at the same time? It's a Pokemon game.
Okay.
And is it a remix of something that you've heard previously that's not in one of those categories? It's Smash. Smash Brothers.
You've got the other one, Metroid.
Metroid. No, weirdly, Metroid didn't come up in any of the quizzes.
Metroid is dark and brooding.
Oh, there you go. That's
If it's
easy.
dark and broody, or it sounds anything serious, it's freaking Metroid.
Depends on the instrumentation. Because otherwise...
Mostly if it's standard kind of, if it's NES Metroid, it basically sounds, it's very dark and very sort of low notes.
Oh, yeah,
and
no,
very
I was
kind of-
talking orchestral onwards, when they started getting real instruments involved. So
Oh, I see. And that would
yeah,
be
kind of
things like,
SNES onwards.
so yeah,
'Cause
that would be
It gets,
things
it gets a lot harder when it's just the bleeps and bloops, because
Yeah,
you don't really have
so
the
that would
different
be-
instruments to go against.
that would be Super Metroid, Metroid Prime,
And onwards.
Metroid Other M, and those.
Fusion,
But
etc.,
yeah,
etc.
if it's dark, broody, and has a very kind of undertone, it's basically Metroid.
What
so
we-
anything like that is Metroid.
What we did learn, he says, looking at the Chromebook, because that is where the YouTube is also happening. What we did learn is that modern video game music sucks, because it's all
What?
the same generic, epic orchestral soundtrack. And it's really difficult to tell games apart when they've all got the same bloody score.
You see, this is why Sega went, we're going to hire Crush 40 and do butt rock, because nobody does that.
Yeah, at least it gives you your own
Why?
signature.
That's why it works. Because every time you hear do 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 do, you go Sonic game. You can hear the first three notes. If it's a heavy electric guitar with intense drums, you go, it's a Sonic game. It's Crush 40. Of course it is. Yeah.
Mostly.
How's your week, Xavier?
My week has been mostly filled of work and the chaos of work because stuff is changing in April and we're like going, yay! But that's
Oh.
work, that is, yeah.
By stuff, do you mean the tax year?
Oh, tax year I'm not too worried about. Although we are doing the when are we getting our salary letters? Oh, it will turn up the day before tax day.
Oh.
No, give it to us earlier.
Yeah, bastards.
But yeah, it's work has been interesting for our team. So there's moving about and stuff. So things are going to be interesting come April. But outside of work, little bits and pieces that are going on in the background that hopefully will improve for stuff going on in the year. Stuff that I need to pick up and sort out urgently. Maybe not urgently. It depends on other factors that I don't have control over. We'll see what happens. Weekend, didn't do any roleplay because unfortunately Robin had some bad news, so wasn't able to
Oh dear.
prep anything. So we had pretty much just hangout sessions on the Fridays and the Sundays. On the Saturday, I went and saw the Full Monty stage play.
Where was that?
That was in Poole. That was in Poole.
Okay.
So the costing wasn't too bad. Back row, not too bad.
Huh?
Could see the stage, couldn't see the details.
Mhm.
The actors were pretty damn good, which was nice. And the way they handled the stage and the set and everything was really quite original. It is different to the film because there's like a bunch of stuff that they've had to shift around in order to make some sort of sense. And there are little bits of ooh, because it is effectively like a bunch of actors who are kind of taking all of their kit off.
Kind of.
Kind of, yes. Some of the stuff was a case of, you didn't find a specific actor with that specific physiology in order to then do that specific scene. It's a kind of.
Oh.
Well, they do backlit the final scene, so you can assume they're all naked on the final bit. But they ain't, I'm pretty sure they ain't actually, you're not going to get an actor to go, oh yeah, do you want to actually be totally butt naked in front of a house in case of any technical difficulties?
Yeah, we'll just say Daniel Radcliffe Equus and move on.
I mean, heck,
Daniel Radcliffe, different thing entirely.
There are a lot of actors who have done nude on stage. Basically, anybody that's done Macbeth has had to do nude on stage because
you can't call it that, can you? You've got to call it the Scottish play, otherwise it's bad luck, Mr.
Scottish,
Actor.
Yeah, fine. The Scottish.
There's
play,
you not getting your whiskey commercial.
I'm not on stage at the moment, so
he says
no.
But
name the channel in which you are currently voicing in, Hedgie.
Fine, it's called the live stage. Fine. Well, fine, I've just screwed myself. Macbeth.
Moving on. Yeah, so the weekend, not too bad. Working week, I think, is going to be busy as hell because we're coming up to April. And there's just stuff moving around in the background, bits and pieces that I would rather not have to deal with, but I'm going to have to deal with. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. My next holiday, though, is like at the end of April, so I've got like 5 weeks before I can just sit down and go sort something or just relax. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's pretty much been my week.
Nice. Yeah. Which does move us quite nicely on. I do need to press the cross button.
Yes,
and
you do.
Sign myself in because now I can actually get to the point where we can start a game.
Oh.
And I need to press the reveal code button. This actually makes a word. That's funny.
So, switch away from me, please.
Oh, most certainly. I will now switch to me so we can go straight into a jingle. And then we can start. Slightly delayed, but we were slightly delayed starting anyway, mostly because of my fault. We can now do some jackboxing.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
And we have Job.
Hey!
Spelling.
Playing with kids, you might want to check the content control section in the pause menu. As for me, this is as family friendly as I get.
I guess I'll... We've got a lovely easy room code. We've got Moss.
Yes.
Just type in Moss.
Today's room code is Moss. In fact, we can even have the game read the room code, I think.
The room code is MOSS.
Moss.
So
other characters from the IT crowd are also available.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And the jury's just put it in channel.
We've got an office. We've got an office, and we've got the name Moss.
Bob and Dennis are a thing.
Hey. We're actually pretty well full, so if there's anyone who wants to take the last slot...
There is one hole free.
It is available.
I will play our Jackbox game for one free hole.
Le Cosmic.
We'll give everyone a chance. We are a
Cosmic.
little bit late, so people may
Le
have gone,
Cosmic.
they've not started. We'll grab it.
Picked a bad day to give up.
I think that's everyone, actually. We're just waiting for Jennifer Bat to choose her icon.
Yeah. So we have myself, the jury, 1 pence, Corn Husky, Voice Hedge, Jennifer Bat, Southington, Bearded Rat, and Le Cosmic. And Davia, who's just joined and taken up the last hole. So when Jennifer Bat and Xavier, never mind, just Jennifer Bat has chosen their icon, unless they want to let the game choose for them. The jury has just chosen a moon.
Change the settings from the pause menu
And Expert has chosen. We are all ready. If you do want to join, you've missed a chance to actually join in the game per se, but you can still join the audience because there is audience participation involved as well.
There is indeed.
If you so wish to partake. But with 10 of us on the go, which is a good number for a Jackbox game, let's start the show.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, a friend is just a coworker you haven't worked with yet. So let's get acquainted. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules, except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? You gotta get descriptive so I know I can rely on you for juicy office gossip. It's my first rule of management.
Right, lots of words, guys. Punctuation is also appreciated. Common words like the and it is very appreciated. Now everyone will go silent as they try and figure out English language.
Don't forget you're answering 2 questions.
Half your time is up.
Oh, I've got bonus stuff. Okay.
Hey!
Phew.
Lots of words. 3 questions.
Time's almost up.
3 questions.
By the time you hear this, there's probably going to be about 10 seconds left on the clock for Bearded Rat Southington, Jennifer Batten, Corn Husky.
So speed up a little bit.
Just Corn Husky now. Everyone's panicked and entered in. We're all in.
Okay, I'll just file
Yay!
these.
People were using the word count today.
I was using the character count to the max. I had to revise my answers to make them fit.
Now that we're pals, I'm sending some tough but fair interview questions to your device. But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. In business, we call that a curveball. Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then say something different, pal, because that's all you're getting. The first rule of management is limitations foster creativity.
Ooh, that's a lot of wordage, right?
Ooh.
Half your time is up.
Oh, why did nobody give me an and?
You should hurry, time's running out.
Well, I kind of managed to make some things that look like sentences.
Likewise.
Hey, hey, hey.
That is the whole point of the game.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's see them.
That was hard.
What's the first
Yeah.
rule of a successful presentation?
So, what's the first rule of a successful presentation?
As the boss, I've
Start
got
out
to be
a successful
decisive.
presentation
So I'm
with great food
decisiving that
and then
you
some
guys
wine.
should pick.
Or
Go ahead and vote already.
Shut up, lady. Or slow time down, believe, love the restaurant, and always floss. So, what is the first rule of a successful presentation?
Well, the first one is basically just what Margarita Bracatan always did.
True. And Le Cosmic wins it with great food and wine.
You grab words from the question.
Le Cosmique.
Just about
You
any
need
text
the
you see on
French
your device is
pronunciation.
fair game.
I am not L French.
Do you have any resolutions for the new year?
Saviour.
Yay. Do you have any resolutions for the new year? Buy a zombie. Try Amazon. I thought you would. Ask Google for advice on hiding dead bodies.
I think one follows the other.
The FBI would like to know your location.
Southington did well,
Yay.
and I got points.
What would you consider the rock bottom of your career?
Hedgie.
What would you consider the rock bottom of your career? There was a big elephant and I left it to press flowers. Cheeses. Many, many cheeses.
Oh, that's something I forgot to enjoy the week. I bought some Wensleydale, and I eated it,
Jolly good.
and I didn't vomit. It was nice. It was
What's a
Wensleydale
team
cranberry.
building exercise you'd like us to implement?
Johnston.
Okay, what's a team building exercise you'd like us to implement? Acid bars are funny. Forget hiding their bodies. Or everyone splits up and goes different dark house and die.
That's team building.
Actually, that's team splitting.
It's like the polar opposite of team building. Well done, Jennifer Batt.
What would you say is your core competency?
So, what would you say is your core competency? Actually, I would publish something hypnotic in playing puzzles with pups. Or I put on women's clothing and have buttered scones for tea.
Someone's literally just copied the lyric from a Monty Python song. The Lumberjack song.
I'm a lumberjack and I'm okay. I sleep all night and work all day.
Using words from 3 different people is worth a reward.
Oh wow! And it
Variety
wasn't
is the
all
spice
the same
business.
person either. Okay.
So you get a rainbow bonus. Wow, the I and the and.
How would you describe your work ethic?
Xavier.
Okay. How would you describe your work ethic? Shape and squash, or IR king to work ethic, climbing high.
I say having a touchscreen is making this game so much easier to play.
Use your phones, kiddies. Use your phones.
Or your Chromebooks.
Yes, there is that too.
Well done, Jerry. And a rainbow bonus too.
Yay!
What's your professional backup plan?
Edgy.
What's your professional backup plan? Very dark pocket shark, to put it simply, always wins. Or, I like self-discipline. Use something to relax on my bed.
I actually have a pocket shark. In fact, I have multiple pocket sharks, yeah.
As do I.
Do your pocket sharks help you write?
No. It helps me point
How would you
at
define
things.
integrity?
Justin.
Okay, how would you define integrity? Integrity, first thing in a coffee before the universe fell apart. Or integrity, poo-poo, poo-poo maybe.
Someone got a bad prompt.
I have to go for, coffee before the universe falls apart. I mean, that is literally what happens. Also, we got an audience member.
Hello, audience.
Hey!
How would you spend your first day at
What's a
Lumberjack
charitable
School?
cause
Oh
that's
my
close to your
god,
heart?
that was the prompt for the Lumberjack song.
So, what's a charitable cause that's close to your heart? Wolves. They made fun of me. It was gross. I questioned charitable cause, otherwise responsible.
The fact it's a wolves full stop comma.
You got to use that. You got to use that punctuation. You got to use that punctuation.
Gotta
Doesn't
get...
mean just use, it's not like cooking where you just shove stuff in.
No rainbow bonus.
What is the most exciting thing about the future of our industry?
Xavier.
What is the most exciting thing about the future of our industry? I don't know what our industry is. Future growth, recipe of cake, work exciting. Penis. I once saw a penis. It was kept down.
It was like, that's exactly how it's supposed to be.
Not quite die.
Not quite a tie, not quite a rainbow bonus either.
No.
You all
I'm
did
gonna do
equally
terribly.
well. Just kidding. Let's look at the scores.
Only round 1.
Yeah, still plenty of time to make it up.
Oh, right, I'm
So
dead
I'm
last.
just in the
Jeez, all
lead,
these
followed by
numbers
Southington,
are
Voice Hedgie,
stressful,
Tajiri,
right?
Xavier,
Let's
One
pull up with
Pence,
some
Jennifer Batt,
icebreakers.
Gordon Husky, La Cosmic, and then Bearded Rat.
Okay,
Yes.
back to business.
Icebreakers
Answer the
again.
prompts with whatever comes
Yeah.
to mind. Open up that word hose and let her rip.
Sustainability. Restore your amount.
Ray, I was trying to buy shoes online, and long story short, there's a Dolly Madison silver dollar stuck in my floppy drive.
Oh, fucking hell.
about halfway through the timer.
I have put sentences in. Whether or not they are good sentences is another thing entirely. Believe astrology is possible.
Okay, is that believe astrology is possible or believe, full stop, astrology is possible?
There is no punctuation. It's believe divided by astrology is possible. That's what I'm reading. Honor. It's all about the breakfast.
Oh, breakfast.
There's a large amount of strawberries. And we are waiting for TK's supply. One pence.
Animo fan, weave in the house.
Yes,
We
and
don't
done.
recycle all this paper. Just the words.
TK is done.
I got some good prompts. I was able to give some good answers to them.
Round 2.
No, did
of
I? I got some good
questioning.
ones.
This time, I want to know
We'll
how
see
you
how
would
this is
handle
dissected
some
in this
tough
round.
workplace scenarios. Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. I bet whoever came up with this is pretty cool.
Cheeky, slightly wordy time.
Uh-huh.
God damn it. Well, I tried.
I'm here to inform you that you've used half of your time.
There. I'm in. Authenticity. You're the howdy. Along with some creepy fursuiters. 60 seconds are on the clock, so you've still got a minute. Plenty of time. I'm surprised I was able to get my answers in so quickly.
And I'ms. It's. Is.
Leadership. Seize the hungry.
Seize the hungry?
Yeah. I've got bourbon biscuits.
Oh, seize.
Yeah, seize the hungry.
Seize.
So, still waiting for Tajiri, 1 pence, Corn Husky, Jennifer Bat, Bearded Rat, not anymore, and Le Cosmic.
I like how you went not anymore
Finish
and the
your
line
answer
just
before
crossed
time
through
runs
it.
out.
Yeah, so I said not anymore because I saw the line come through. Le Cosmic is also done.
Whoa.
Jennifer Bat, Tajiri's in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, Corn Husky. Go on, 1 pence. Running out of time. Nearly there. Done. Just in time.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
I'm watching the lag, so
For a
my
cool
commentary
office,
sometimes is
what
slightly bad.
dope thing should we get to make work fun for you?
So, we're a cool office. What dope thing should we get to
Cast
make
your
work
vote
fun
now.
for you? Daddy can't afford anything expensive. A suitcase of BDSM toys. Or, I would shove Chinese burgers in the corner and feed me.
So I'd like to point out BDSM toys are fucking expensive, especially if you want ones that last.
Yeah. Oh, you can get plenty of
So
cheap
that's
ones.
a lie. Oh, yes, you can have plenty of
eBay and Amazon sell plenty of knockoff cheap ones.
yes, you can have plenty of rubbish that you put in your bin. Yes, you can. Yes.
It's a tie, and Corn Husky wins it.
This round, good answers get
Oi.
even more points.
Chinese burgers.
And it's a rainbow bonus.
Burgers. That's lovely.
Voice Hedgie, Jennifer Batten, Voice and Cosmic.
You finally nabbed the coveted corner office. How are you celebrating?
Saviour.
You finally nabbed the coveted corner office. How are you celebrating? I'm celebrating with Tails from Sonic, Cake and Pup Gear, so from Sonic, many cheeses and expensive BDSM toys. Why does... Oh, yeah, well, that's probably TK then.
The thing is, though, it's like the Oxford comma is either missing or deliberately hidden.
That's all English these days. All English. Southington in there with a nice rainbow bonus as TK is nomming
corner
on food.
slice of Becca's birthday
Meanwhile,
cake without
the next
asking.
one.
What's your next move?
Hedgie.
Brent took a corner slice of Becca's birthday cake without asking. What's your next move? Need to let the do questions on Trent's slice of birthday cake. Trent, bad dog. Cake in McDonald's. Dog.
It's like a stone man answering. Trent, bad
Trent,
dog.
bad dog. Cake in McDonald's. Dog.
Dog.
I can't imagine Caveman reacted to McDonald's.
Apparently people liked a cake at McDonald's.
Your manager says you'd be a hero if you could pull an all-nighter
Meant to
on
be
Friday.
doppelganger, says
How do you
Jennifer Batten.
respond?
Meanwhile,
Oh, right, your manager says you'd be a hero if you could pull an all-night Friday. How do you respond? Do you be responsible for all that shit? Or, I believe in Dragon Pup Gear. Everyone has cake. Why is everyone going for the cake?
because cake.
The cake is not a lie. It is very much real. It's just you have to go to Tesco and buy it.
If someone told me how to do an all-nighter for work, it'd be like a case of no, just cake. Give me all the cake.
I'd be like, how much of fuck off would you like? Because I have
Accidentally
loads
clicked on a
of it.
phishing email, and now the company's data has
Meanwhile,
been
the
stolen.
other question
What do you
was-
do?
So you accidentally clicked on a phishing email and now the company's data has been stolen. What do you do? Once you've finished laughing. My work ethic bad? Probably accidentally Burger King. Or first I would cover the company's data in chocolate body paint.
Somebody got a fast food prompt, obviously.
Yes. Oh, yes. That's all I can say.
And 1 pence wins it.
The prompt was
If they
describe your
filmed our office
ideal
for a
buffet.
sitcom, what wacky hijinks could we expect from your character?
Saviour.
If they filmed our office for a sitcom, what wacky hijinks would we expect from your character? Murder! Thai host shape its squash market to resell. Punctuation, please. A party with my mother. What, in your office? Jelly, blackjacks and hookers?
Are they implying mother's the hooker?
Can I pick neither? Is neither a choice?
You mean a protest vote?
Blackjack and hookers win
Apparently
it.
people want to party with their mother, blackjack and jelly and hookers. No, people, no. Oh my
You see
god.
Frank pick something out of the trash and eat it. How do you
None of
respond?
you have imagination, clearly.
No, you see Frank pick something out of the trash and eat it. How do you respond? Forget sustenance, I must require a trifle of ice cream. Or respond?
As in, respond? I would go and join him. That sounds like an amazing meal.
No.
Oh,
Oh my god.
the Cosmic has got
Wow.
synergy.
Energy.
And a rainbow
Someone's
bonus.
in the lead. Someone is well in the lead.
Oi.
Trent likes to lift weights at his desk. How do you react?
Charleston.
Okay, Trent likes to lift weights at his desk. How do you react? Cut the the bastard cut off his head looking meowly hot. Or may God strike Trent down. Burst morale to space.
Yeah, Trent's been getting in a lot of these questions. I feel Trent needs to die.
Sounds like he's going to space. Well done, jury.
Paste.
A coworker asks you to buy magazine subscriptions for his son's marching band. What do you do?
So, a co-worker asks you to buy magazine subscriptions for his son's marching band. What do? Dark sausages spontaneous bursts up, cause unease, alarm. Or need entertaining I-word and questions in kitchen.
None of these are coherent sentences.
They're not meant to be. That's the point of the game.
Cause unease is a reasonably coherent sentence. It's gone to the jury.
Oh,
That was close.
the audience stopped the tie.
And rainbow bonus.
Today's book club discussion is getting heated. How do you contribute to the discourse?
Saviour.
Today's book club discussion is getting heated. How do you contribute to the discourse? I sick on the body paint. Ew. Classic trains. Dead grey colours, brackets, surrounded by trees.
Ah, I see someone's taken the train to London.
A lot of people take the train to London. There are indeed plenty of trees.
Dead grey colours.
That's in London.
Don't love the points.
People are getting the rainbow
Well
bonuses.
done. Let's see who's on their way to the top.
Round 2.
I am not winning anymore.
Cosmic.
The Cosmic is well in the lead.
Yep.
I am now in the middle of the pack.
Math, am I
Ho,
right?
ho, ho.
Let's do one more icebreaker. Don't overthink it. Just put down
Only about
whatever
10K
enters your
between
mind.
first and second.
Unless you're thinking about a
Fine.
snorkel that's also a flashlight. That's my idea.
Do not steal .bitmap.
You're about halfway through the timer.
And make sure we're removing the red. There we go.
Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Leadership still seize the day. Still seizing the day today.
Yep.
Ambition.
Two people left.
Save room for rabbit.
In
Wow, I'm learning a
what
lot from
sense?
these, including things I legally shouldn't know. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I always forget to empty my briefcase when I put it in the washing machine. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. It's your last chance for a home run, so slam dunk it through the goalpost, champ.
Okay. How many words? That was relatively simple. That was relatively simple.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
Halfway through the timer, and we've still got 60 odd seconds to go.
Mm-hmm.
list of people who are still outstanding. People are still thinking. Oh, and we're moving on. No, we are not moving on. Emotion, be stronger than you're small. Small heady. So we got Dejiri, One Piece, and Le Cosmic, who's just gone. 1 pence, sorry.
Weeb!
And
Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
We are just waiting for the journey and 1 gold pence.
three.
Oh,
Oh, I can't
Don't
wait
know
to
if
see
you got in or
these.
not.
we shall find out.
So, I love accidentally riding on a skateboard. I hate my front teeth. I love music, Hard Dinosaurs Rock.
Choose
Or
your favorite
I hate
app.
Earth Song, entertaining song.
I think you've lost TK with that one, maybe?
Oh no, it's a question mark. So it's like they're asking if Earth Song's entertaining, I'm guessing.
Although the start of it is I hate Earth Song.
Ba ba da 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 da. You know, the really drony Michael Jackson one. But accidentally riding on a skateboard and hating the
It's
front
the
teeth.
last round, so let's really jack up that score bonus, shall we?
Ooh, points.
Yay!
And she gets many points, but no rainbow bonus because it was all Charleston's words. So I love drooling coffee and dignified celebrity, and I hate bicarbonate of soda. Or I love jelly and ice cream. I hate everyone. Oh, that's Amy's answer.
Eat jelly and ice cream. I mean, God.
Everyone loves jelly and ice cream.
I mean, I can't remember the last time I had jelly and ice cream.
Xavier's put cake in channel for some reason.
They offer it at a lot of places for when you go for like coach trips and things.
I can't remember the last time I had jelly.
Yep, I was right. It was Xavier's answer.
In all fairness, well deserved. Better than mine.
So I love to tingle clothing and skip jump. And I hate my sore ass to require shopping. Or I love hot tiger stripes and chompy food. And I hate a catty attitude for her and foodful.
I had to double check
Yeah.
what I was listening to when you said I love to tingle, because I was like, okay.
I
I
love to tingle
misheard
clothing.
it to I love to tinkle. And it was like,
Ah.
okay.
But everyone seems to love the chompy food. Which is 1 pence's answer.
Hot tiger stripes.
Yeah. So I love Jessica Rabbit in Pup Gear because she's cool, and I hate protective drag that's been in space. Or I love being undead, and I hate Thai flavour milk.
There's a lot of questions that have been brought up within these two. Very, very swift questions. What does Thai flavour taste like?
Spicy.
Oh. People seem to love Jessica Rabbit in Pup Gear and hate protective drag that's been in space. Well done, Cosmic.
Protected drag.
I don't know, but I got some points from it, so I'm not going to argue. I love animal hiding in baths, or I hate fat animal acid without goo. I love happiness and growth while on the top rope, or I hate to cut off the bastard's head. I love the fact the first one is I hate animal acid without goo. So we love it with goo, we just don't like it without goo.
Yes.
But happiness and growth while on the top rope seems to like it. No points for me, so. There.
I declare this interview over.
So, who wins?
This is my favorite part
Let's
of being a
find out.
manager. Other than
With
being
some
in
word
charge
on
all
it.
the time.
I think Cosmic still has it.
I think Cosmic has remained, yep.
Hey!
The job goes to.
10k lead. Not gonna get it.
Congratulations! You're our new authority custodian of culture.
The special agent
Welcome
got
to the
job.
team.
The Duke.
Oh, and Allard, you're fired.
So Southington. A party with blackjack and hookers, actually. Forget the blackjack. Make it jelly and ice cream, or maybe trifle.
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 That's where the jelly and ice cream came from.
Yep. What other promises did we get? Tajiri, I once saw someone put sour cream on their dinner. It was so gross I almost vomited, but kept it down. They made fun of me. Cosmic says, I almost didn't join because I suck at this game. Apparently you don't. Tiger, I would ask Google for advice as Siri no longer gives advice on hiding bodies. Acid baths are usually good, apparently.
Yeah.
That was how would you hide a dead body?
Breaking Bad.
Voice Hedgie. I'd probably binge on Burger King and McDonald's and end up in last place due to my having no work ethic. What was your question there, Hed?
I can't remember actually.
Southington, skip and jump and press wildflowers, go shopping and have buttered scones for tea, put on women's clothing.
That was what do you do at lumberjack school?
Yeah.
Well, how would you spend your first day at lumberjack school?
Cosmic says, one lucky answer brought me out to 7th place. Tiger, cereal goes in before milk, otherwise the fabric of the universe starts to fall apart. Do you want to be responsible for that? See, I gave people question marks and shit. That was nice. One pence, probably the earthly plane. Also cheese. All of the many, many cheeses and the feeling you get when you pop bubble wrap.
I'm guessing that's
Bubble wrap.
something that makes you feel good.
Yeah. Jerry, everyone has to wear protective pup gear with tails, and the teams have to be canine related and sound cool.
How to improve catchphrase.
Yeah. Tiger. That's me. First, I would cover the walls in chocolate body paint, so at least the drooling window lickers wouldn't get sick on lead paint.
What to do with old people?
That was how to refurbish the office. Bearded Rat. Oh, hi there. First question first. How do you spell the word doppelganger? I need to let everyone on Twitter, I mean X.
Oh.
And now we're looping. Put the party with the backtrack. So that was some of the prompts that were answered there. We got some of the words from. Xavier has now put some bubble wrap in the channel to watch a raccoon. Is that?
That's a raccoon. Thank you, TK.
Yep.
You managed to just about keep your furry card. Good God.
I'm only looking at the still image. I'm not looking at the whole GIF. So I just get this amorphous blob of fur. So to be able to identify a raccoon from that, I'm actually pretty pleased with myself. Thank you very much.
So Tajiri was saying my question was to make up a rugby rule, hence the pup stuff. What you wish was a rugby rule. Cosmic has referenced we had an opening weekend reception this past weekend, and I got to bring home the leftover cheeses: brie, manchego, Danish blue, and spinach dip. You were doing so well until the dip.
Oh, that's anything wrong with spinach dip. You know, it's dip. It's optional. You don't have to partake in it.
True, it's true, but it's not like, you know.
And there's not much else you can do with spinach because the moment you put heat to it, it just wilts and fades into nothing.
Yeah,
Not like
that is true. Yeah.
Proper 7-layer dip.
That was our first Jackbox. Yeah, that took a long time. That did. That was a good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed Job. It is fun.
Job.
We might need to do a very quick Jackbox game for the next one.
Right, I was going to say, what do people fancy? I guess the Wheel of Enormous Proportions is going to take too long, so I'm going to have to change Jackbox.
Yes.
We can do the poll mine actually. Us versus the audience.
Fibbage is a vote, or Quiplash is also a vote.
Fibbage or Quiplash?
Because when asking for one option, we get
two.
given two. It's like, where would you like to go for takeaway? Well, I wouldn't mind Chinese and Indian.
Fibbage,
Or Chinese and Indian. Fibbage. As opposed to the game Chop Chop.
Junktopia. Oh, that's one we haven't done in a while. Junktopia. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very bad at it, but it's good fun.
Prompts for props. And then make a story that links it all together.
You're right. Who knows what Chinese burgers are? Yes, Corn Husky brings up a very valid point. What are Chinese burgers?
Chinese burger.
Spicy, that's what they are.
I thought they were the Thai burgers.
Oh, yes, you're right, yeah.
Thai food is always spicy. Thai food burns twice, but tastes so good. Not so good on the second time.
Chinese hamburger. It doesn't look like a burger.
Is that a burger made with duck? Duck burger. Oh, I could mince some duck. Burgers surrounded
It's like
by random...
shredded. It's like shredded pork.
Burgers surrounded with ramen noodles.
It's a weird thing I found on random Googling is your friend. Have you figured out what you want to do, TK?
I am loading a game now. I was going to say, has anybody got anything for done and dusted? But we don't really have time tonight, so...
No.
Especially
Yeah,
with all
I
this food
did,
talk.
but I can save it next week.
Yeah, next week is a good week.
Yeah, Chinese burgers is shredded pork in kind of like a wrap muffin style bun. Looks very weird.
Wake up, Chromebook.
I got to say, YouTube street food videos are the weirdest things, but also some of the most compelling. It's like watching them just make all of this food, and you go, "How the Sam hell?" And also, how are you not like shut down due to food ordinance issues? I once ran a paint shop that also sold Siamese food, says Cosmic. It was called Coat and Tie. Everyone blame Cosmic for that. Everyone blame Cosmic for that.
There we go. Right, I am now ready to bring in the next Jackbox game. So, with
Hooray!
a flick of the wrist and a little bit of volume boost, we get Junktopia.
Ah!
Now you remember it. Right, we did have an audience member last time, so I'll wait in case they want to fill the void.
Rip it.
And yes, the code is DZOX.
DZOX.
Ah, oh really? Get it to read it, see what it says.
I'd love if it gave you the English pronunciation. I would laugh so hard. That's not going to, because it's an American game, therefore it's going to get it wrong. But
And the room code is
If you want to join Junktopia, point your internet-enabled device to jackbox.tv, enter the room as it shows on the screen.
so
Right,
we
now you can
have,
only join the audience.
we have TK Tiger, Tajiri, I'm a Bot, Voice Hedgie, Jennifer Bat, Snow's Destiny, Southington, and Twopenny. So, if you didn't get time to get in, please do join the audience because you can affect the game.
I just have.
Well done. And right, I think that's all in, so we might as well.
3, 2, 1. Howdy, humans. Welcome to Junktopia. Y'all may have noticed I've turned you into frogs.
Rude.
But don't worry, I'll poof one of you right back if you make the most profit reselling some strange antiques. See, I love weird old human things, but I hate their boring backstories. That's why I need you. Here's the plan. First, I'll take you to a local shop to buy a mysterious item. Then you're gonna name that item and give it some funny details. Make me laugh, gosh darn it. Finally, it's time to showcase your silly item so your peers can appraise it. The money you paid for your item will be subtracted from the appraisal value, and voila! You flipped it for a profit. Hopefully. The frog with the most money at the end of the game wins. Think of it like a quest to get your bodies back. A real Zero's journey. Start off by getting yourself something nice. On your device, you'll see 3 items to
junk.
choose from. The item you get is going to be appraised based on the funny backstories you're going to write. So buy something you think you can make hilarious. Buying a more expensive item means you'll get just a little bit less profit when you flip it. When it comes to winning, there's more than one way to skin a unicorn.
So basically, this game is like the buying and selling task
Join
of
the
the
audience
apprentice.
if you haven't already.
Yes.
Water feels fine.
Jesus Christ, the visual horrors that I have been presented.
What the ever-loving is this?
Yes, that's what I've been saying. Woo! Counter offer worked for once.
Yeah, I got the haggle. Southpaw failed the haggle. Oh, we're sorry, Southpaw.
Every time I've played, I've always won the haggle.
Oh, you bastard.
Pony up that cash. Time is running out.
I'm about 70-30, winning to losing. So,
See if they're
Some
in the
nice
checkout
discounts
as they
there from the
get
audience.
As they go.
Shopping's done. Get your card punched on the way out. After 10 items, they give you another card.
rating.
Now it's time to flip these babies. Let's start with a name. What should people scream in terror when they see your item?
Okay. I'm in.
Heck.
So we have Two Penny, Jennifer Bad, Voice Hedge, Xavier, and Tajiri. Two Penny's in. Xavier's in. Tajiri's in. You've got 35 seconds left.
No pressure, Hedgie.
Yep, just Hedge left now.
No pressure. Tap that touchscreen. Ignore the fact that all the hosts are watching you.
Next, dream up 2 hilarious facts about your item. For each fact, you can either fill in one of 2 prompts or write something of your own. Spin me a tale. Your time starts now. Get hopping.
A ribbit.
There we go.
Oh, I just about got that in. Okay.
I'm in. It feels weird being in early. It's like there's still 80 odd seconds left on the clock. It's like, what do I do with all this time? Imperio Prosecuto, it'll flood Narnia. It's like Prosecco.
Prosciutto is a type of ham.
Ah. What will the audience get to do during this bit? Audience, what are you up to?
We're the ones making the spells.
Oh, right. Zesty Ratatouille. It fills the pockets of your enemy with an ashtray.
Especially use one of that.
Yeah!
Two Penny, you have 30 seconds on the clock. At the moment, there is no rush.
The audience, they're keeping themselves occupied.
And that's time.
Hey,
These
everyone's in.
garbage monsters are looking good. Let's show off your improved junk. You're going to showcase and appraise some of the objects, give them all their accolades, and then do it all again for the remaining items.
Don't forget, read fast.
Oh god, yeah.
So, LSD frog. The frog's butt has hallucinogenic properties. It's modelled from a real LSD frog who would lick itself to get high daily.
Sure, that sort of makes sense if you don't think about it too hard.
Saviour.
So, ooh, a lamp. Lamp Lily Garden. The light given off is a periwinkle hue. This will be the jewel of your garden.
What a find!
The puns. Hedgie.
The cherub of what the fuck are you doing? This cherub sees you when you are doing those weird things with cheap BDSM gear. It was previously owned by one naked Edgesaurus, and when he did not,
This
and what he saw did not scar him or leave him with PTSD.
Justin.
The Fruity Fruit Bowl. The leaf is modeled after, also known as the Hungarian applewort. The blue color was achieved with the saliva from a long extinct short-necked
Wowzers.
lizard.
It's time to appraise your items. Let's start with a recap of all the awful, awful things you did. For each pair, pick the item that had the funnier facts. Try your best to recall your laws.
Ribbit.
I'm in.
Ribbit.
Calculations
Chat, rabbit,
concluded. Time to see how much these barf bags are worth.
So, the LSD frog.
The value of this object is...
Valued at $12,000.
And
Nice.
what did you think,
Nice.
audience?
Half the audience. Nice.
And you snagged it for...
I paid $13.50 for it. So, not too bad a profit.
Pretty good.
Lamp Le Garden. 2,000. And 33% of the audience vote. 750 was paid, giving a 1,580 total. That music's very loud. The cherub of what the fuck you doing? Appraisal, 8 votes for $8,000 and 33% of the audience vote. Paid $13.50 for it. Total of 6. I missed the rest. God, you gotta go fast in this game.
Yes.
The Fruity Fruit Bowl. Appraisal, 6 votes for $6,000 and 16% of the audience vote. 675 paid, giving 5,485 total. Well done, Paige.
Come on, crew. Let's review the new slew of objects.
It's Group B's turn.
Oh,
Or Group 2, as they want to call it. So, the Galactic Skynet Thinger. It was invented to solve one problem: rare blockages. It's meant to evoke feelings of released escapism.
I'll keep my opinion to myself.
I mean,
Xavier,
I can see it.
Please God no.
Xavier, this is yours.
Okay.
Aha, how voting.
Wolves. A howling experience. This moon was made for wolf whistling. These wolves are howling because they are looking for attention to attract the female vampires.
What an incredibly rich backstory.
Hedgie.
Oh my god.
bikini bottoms. Previous owners had this to say. Why the heck did I buy this? It was part of a movement called doubling down on denim.
Oh,
How are you
It
doubling
reminds me of
down?
a Eurovision entry for this year. I won't say which country though.
Charleston.
Oh, God.
Okay, a fresco of the Mother Mary. The 19th century fresco was ruined by fungal restoration attempt by an 80-year-old woman. Although the Vatican now regarded the ruined fresco as worthless, Theresa May
golly, that's
reportedly
something.
offered the Pope $35,000 for it.
It looks better than the actual real
Time
one.
for some
Yes.
praiseful appraisals.
Oh god, that's an awful choice.
Ribbit. That dog, ribbit.
The numbers have been run. Let's see what your items are now worth, dollar-wise.
So, the Galactic Skynet Thinger.
Your peers appraised this for...
Jennifer Batt, 7 votes, got $7,000, and 16% of the audience
And
vote.
here's the cash you put down.
Paid
Tried and
$742.
failed to get a deal, huh?
Nice.
So, 6,418 profit. A howling experience, 11 votes for $11,000. 33% of the audience boosted that to 11,330. 1237 paid, giving a profit of 10 something. Gene Keeney Bottoms, 6 votes, $6,000, and 66% of the audience vote. 825 paid, giving 5,835 left in profit. And a fresco to Mother Mary, 4 votes, 4,000. 16% of the audience vote, 1237 paid, giving 2,923 in profit. Everybody made a profit.
Time to flush these frogs with cash.
So, Jerry, 2 penny, voice Sedgy, Southington, Jennifer Batt, Xavier, Snow Destiny, and me, just in the lead. But this can all change in round 2.
A flip so nice we'll do it twice. You're gonna go shopping again, except this round there's gonna be a mystery item. Could be anything. A treasure for a song, or complete trash for a very expensive song.
Shopping!
Alright, let's...
Yeah, I'm not liking any of these.
Hey, I got the what the fuck is that? Oh my god.
Tough.
One person still shopping.
Yes. Still thinking.
Shop faster!
You have the audience to thank for these discounts. And as the shopping ends, the buyer's remorse begins.
And half of everyone is in.
I'm in.
Nearly.
Waiting for Voice Hedgie, Jennifer Badden's Nose Destiny.
Oh, we're still waiting for Hedgie again. We're not judging you in any way, shape, or form.
Hedgie likes
Now
to
we are.
conjugate and take his time and deliberate and think about what he's writing.
Masticate, yeah.
Alright, a couple of facts coming up.
Perfecto Venus, it makes your enemies sour. As opposed to sweet. Alright, so that's just under, that is now 4. TK and Hedgie being judged. We're judging you. Type faster. I'm watching you type. TK's in.
The jury and Voice Hedgie. With just Voice Hedgie being judged. Because now Voice Hedgie is the last one.
Yeah, 30 seconds.
Stop writing Dickens novels for us to really quickly read.
And
There we go.
Stop. Let's see how far you dove in those dumpsters. Time to show off the objects you are proud owners of.
So, group 1. Ah, it's the I Have a Headache couch. It was originally built for couples where one person doesn't want snuggly time tonight, yet still wants to be together on the sofa. First used by Henry VIII's last wife, probably she'd seen what happened to the other wives before her.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Xavier, your turn.
Playing card. The Blushing Ace of a Duchess. It was recently discovered in a game poker slipped into the deck. It quickly lost favour after she lost the bet to a rake.
That's imaginative.
What?
Oh, God.
Hedgie.
Soundwave's bastard child. Hasbro tried to mix the Transformer fandom with girls' baby dolls. Many consider it the precursor to the iPod, or something because of Steve Jobs.
Oh, I think we can all see the value in this object.
Yes, burn it with fire.
Justin.
Okay, ancient furry god throne. Many ancient furries, including pups and tigers, have graced the throne. It was famously made in ancient mythical times. I'd like to know which ones, but all right.
Last Tuesday.
Now start appraising.
In fandom years, that probably is considered ancient.
Yes, considering you're over the hill at 25. There's a lot of furniture in this round.
There is. It's a very furniture-heavy round.
Yeah, there's only 2 of them, but it's a lot of furniture for a game where we don't see that kind of shit.
Yeah. It's 50% of the round.
All the
In fairness, that's a lot of
tabulations have
furniture.
been made. It's time to see what these toilet puppies are worth.
So, what's up first? Is it the I Have a Headache couch? Yes, it is.
Hey.
The appraisal value is...
Got 9 votes for $9,000.
Ooh.
And
You got
60%
it
of the audience.
for...
I paid $750 for it. Giving
Oh, steal.
$8,410 profit. Not bad. The Blushing Ace of a Duchess got 8 votes for $8,000 and 33% of the vote. It was $1,125, which gave $7,205 profit. The Soundwave's Bastard Child got 4 votes for $4,000 and 16% of the audience vote. Paid $600 for it, not bad. Giving $35.60 profit. And the Ancient Furry God Throne, 7 votes for $7,000, 6% of the audience vote. $600 was paid for it, not a bad price. Which gave some profit, I didn't see.
7K.
Stretch those frog legs.
Thank
Time
you.
to see the next batch of stuff.
Meanwhile, Cosmic would actually buy the lamp from the previous round.
Yes.
Oh my god. Inflate-A-Cow.
Oh.
It's a subtle interpretation of what happens if you attach an air pump to a cow. Bored? Use it to play a game of basketball. Nice.
Huh, a lot to think about here.
Actually, it looks like it could be quite a lot of fun.
It does. Xavier, all yours.
Lucifer's Sex Doll. Oh, God. Little known second producer, it sings Heartbreak Hotel if you slap it. The artist had a unique style of forcing
My
lost souls
God.
into plaster. So, Chucky.
Yeah. Edge.
Well-appointed London apartment. This luxury central London abode offers a spacious interior, semi-working toilet, only 2.5k per calendar month, featuring
The real
only minor
treasure
cosmetic
is the
damage,
frogs we made
and it
along
features
the way.
plenty of room for improvement.
Justin.
Voyeur gnomes. Ew. Their beards grow fully within 3 days. Most likely can be found in the grass outside dog parks.
Sheesh.
I'm jealous of how quickly they can grow their facial hair.
Well, they are gnomes.
Prepare your appraisals.
And I hate gnomes anyhow, so...
The ones that hang around Buckingham Palace are known as stately gnomes.
The numbers have been run. Let's see what your items are now worth, dollar-wise.
I think Inflator Cow might do well here.
Let's see, shall we?
The final value is...
13 votes.
Whoa!
13,066 for the audience
and
votes.
this is what you paid for it.
Wow.
750. That's a 12 grand profit. Nearly 13 grand profit.
Amount of profit.
God dang.
Everyone was going for that mystery item then.
This is for Sex Doll. 2,000.
2 votes.
2,000 for 600.
I got barely nothing.
1,400 profit. The well-appointed London apartment. 13 votes. Damn.
Wow.
Jesus!
For 1,350. 1,068 paid for 12,432 profit.
Proof that real estate is where the money is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Foyer gnomes. Nobody went
No
for the foyer
vote!
gnome.
Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh, that was a 1,200
No.
You're
loss.
supposed to make
That's the
Oh.
first loss we've had.
Sorry, the jury.
Oh no.
Gnomes are creepy as.
Oh, that's harsh.
Oh god, I've gone down. I'm now in 7th.
Somehow I'm still in the lead, only just.
Yeah, Southington was
We're
very
just
close.
about done. We just need to review y'all's items as a collection. Go ahead and write the name of what your set's called
Oh,
right
no.
now.
I forgot this bit.
I just thought, looking at this animation, is this crystal ball made of bogies?
I don't think so. I think it's just the mystical swirls of whatever. And it's just got a huge conch wavering over the top of it.
It's not waving over it, it's practically resting on top of it.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be quite impressive if a wizard could sneeze their own crystal ball.
That must hurt coming out.
Hey, 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 hey.
Would you like to sneeze balls? Well,
No.
now you ask. 2 Penny and Voice Hedgie. Who's going to win the race? You've still
Probably
got
not Hedgie.
15 seconds left, so there's plenty of time.
When you say that.
Okay, now you're running out of time. It's 2 Penny left. 5, 4,
It's a
and
bit-
everyone's in. Good.
Collections away!
So we have the LSD Relaxation Suite. What were they thinking? The Howling Duchess who is ace?
Nice.
Or the least fun possible in a caravan?
Pick the set you prefer.
Ribbit.
Catch this batch.
Next we have the Furry Finest Collection. The Dolls to Men. Nip and Tuck. And 0 votes.
Oh!
Vote for your favorite set of items.
Oh my. I'm being guilt tripped.
And 0 votes wins it.
Yeah.
And 100% of the audience as well.
And now we see
irony.
which lucky duck will no longer be a frog, but a human.
It was like,
Who wishes they
I'm
were a
suffering. Please help me. Pity votes.
Yay!
Hey!
Bravo
25
to humanists.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Not a very good representation of my knees. They're nowhere near knobbly enough.
Right, so let's see. 4K for to snow. Southington was on 20K, 2 Penny on 19k. Didn't really change the level that much that last round.
No, thankfully.
I could not think of anything to put for my collection name. I was like, what the hell do I write about this? I couldn't think of anything. I was just like, I'll just put something in.
I was quite lucky.
I'll be
Mine was
honest.
quite easy.
I forget the last round happens.
Yeah, so did I.
I could not think of. I could think of absolutely nothing. I was like, what? It's a leaf and a doll. What do I call it? I was like, it's a leaf doll. It's a
Boys to
ceramic. I could not think of anything. Nothing at all.
Cornhusker says, good, no hairy leggies. And the jury says, well, we got to see TK's legs, so not a total loss. Right. Let's bring back my mouse cursor for start with. And let's... So, who are we going to focus the camera on? Let's see. It's Hedgie.
Hello again. Yes,
Hedgie.
it is I. Hello.
So that was Junktopia.
Mm-hmm.
That was a fun game. I enjoyed that.
Nah.
We should play that more.
That is very much if you get something you can really sort of gel with and think about, you can do well. If you get something that's like, the hell is this? It can stump you like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
If you get something like Inflato Cow or Luxury London Caravan.
Yeah. If you get something, you can go, oh, brilliant. If you get something that's got like no idea at all, I was like, this thing's cheap, but I've got no idea what to write about it.
Well, for my second one,
weird.
the I have a headache couch. That was my mystery item. And it was also the cheapest item. And the other two, I was like, I don't even know how to begin with these, so I'm going to go mystery item and hope for the best.
Yes, I went for the mystery item as well, so I got the weird doll thing. Yeah.
Many mystery items were purchased.
I think they
Many.
were.
The thing is, when they made this game, I wonder what the hell they looked up to find those images.
God knows.
Some of that is honest to goodness actual items, because it's like, here's a load of shit from like auction houses.
Oh yeah, yeah. But you're just sort of like, what do you sort of? I mean, some of those things you look in there and go, what the hell is that?
Anyway, I think we need to be wrapping up because it is like nearly 20 past 10.
Yes, it is.
So it's time to say goodnight. Well, we started a little bit late, so we might as well finish a little bit late. But yes, job goes on. So, Mr. Xavier, where can they find us on the interwebs?
So you can find us on YouTube, as you have done now. You can find us under TigerTails Radio or TigerTails Gaming. We are also on Facebook under TigerTails Radio and TigerTails Entertainment. And we are indeed on Twitter/X as TigerTails Radio or Team TigerTails. There is also a thingy that TK raves about, but no one cares.
The Blue Sky, the TigerTails Radio.bsky.social, I think it is. I can't remember now. It's been a while. It's not been updated for ages because, reasons. And so, Charleston, where can people find you on the internet if they want to look you up?
On the internet.
Thanks.
But specifically, mostly on Affinity and on Twitter/X and on Blue Sky. And there's the Mastodon, which exists, but I never use. And there's also the YouTube, which exists, and I sometimes use. And for all of those, just look up Charleston Rats, and I look like me.
Yeah, easy enough. Hedge, have you managed to make yourself social online yet?
Technically, I'm available on Discord, which is obviously where we are right now. I'm also available on other places.
Well, if you want people to book you so you can get your union card,
yes,
you should probably make yourself a bit more social.
Yes, I do have a YouTube channel called Double Hedge Studios. I also have a profile under my real name, Hedge T. Hayden, on starnow.com. That's where you can find me. That's where all my voice reels are and my previous experience and everything like that. So if you need anyone for a voiceover or anything like that, please do consider me.
And
all I need
what's
is
your spelling of Hayden there, Hedge?
Haiden.
Yes, I, not Y. It's not the
No,
Hayden.
not Y. Not Y.
And the jury says, I just heard a burp. Yes, you did, but it wasn't mine. Own up. Who was it? And Xavier's put a link in channel to the Double Hedge Studios YouTube page. There we go. That was nice.
Hey.
Speaking of, Mr. Xavier, where can people find you on the internet?
Generally, you don't. Don't try and find me and follow me.
Stalk him.
I don't
Stalk
post
him.
anymore.
Stalk him. Leave him little
I-
random messages going, where are you?
I-
You've not
I
updated for so
spend-
long.
I spend more time following like cat things than I do actually utilizing it to say anything these days. It's like
Share-
Facebook,
you could
Twitter.
just share the cat things, you know.
I do occasionally.
That's what the retweet button's for.
Yeah, I do occasionally
Oh.
because every now and again I get told, "Hey, your friends like this," and I go, "I know they do. I just wish they wouldn't on Twitter."
Is it still called retweeting, or is it called like re-Xing now?
I think it's called
No,
reposting.
It's called thirsting on main. If you pay attention to what your friends
The
do.
fact that I love the fact it's called X now, but the main page is still Twitter.com.
Yep.
It's like it's still called the main page is still Twitter.com. It's like, God, Elon Musk is an imbecile.
Well, not really. Trying to rebrand is a pain in the ass. Because do you remember how long it took for people to change from Marathon to Snickers?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that wasn't really because of a sort of an issue with it, you know.
Yeah,
But
plus
also,
they didn't really have
they
marathon.com to worry about.
Yes,
True.
they also basically rebranded everything. So the adverts, the actual packaging, all that stuff was done, you know. Having your main page be twitter.com, even though you're constantly telling people to call it X, and they have to type in twitter.com, it's kind of, you know. It was if they said, oh, by the way, Facebook itself is now just Meta, but it's still facebook.com. And it's like, huh? Nobody's going to call it that, you know.
Well, it's the parent company that's Meta.
Yeah,
for the
parent
Metaverse.
companies Meta. They have not yet decided to rename Facebook
Mhm.
to Trashfire.
The jury says Silicon Valley is dumb. Yeah, quite agree.
Yeah, very much.
And you can
It
primarily
would
find.
be,
Oh, hang on. Go on, Hedge.
it would be if Channel 4, when we're going to rename it as the Channel 4 Bake Off, people would still call it the Great British Bake Off, no matter what happens.
So I was getting a drink. Right, so that just leaves me. You can mostly find me on Mastodon and Blue Sky. Just search for TK Tiger on both instances, and you should find me eventually. I am available on other platforms on other places, but you can speak to me personally about those. But that brings us to the end of the show. So, without any further ado, it is a good night from the Charleston.
Good night.
It is a good night from the Hedgington.
Good night, everybody.
It's a good night from the Xavier.
Good night, all.
It's a good night from the Void. Woo! And it's a good night from myself, TK. Thank you very much for watching and or listening to this episode of TigerTails Radio. Join us next week when it should be episode 20, I think. Yeah, season 15, episode 20 of all things. Go, wow.
Wow.
The jury says the Void is my favourite character. Well, I've put the Void to bed now, so I can say the final thing, which is to say, night-night, everybody. Night-night.